video, the first video of 2016, and I'm going to show you my Nirvana collection. It's been a while since I've done a collection video. I think the last one I did was the Allison in Chains one, like a while back, sometime in 2015, and kind of been meaning to do a Nirvana one for a while, and I just kind of never really got around to it or did it, but going to show off all my Nirvana albums now. I'm just going to get straight into it and start showing them off. The first one I have, of course, is their first album, Bleach. My particular copy is the 1992 issue of the album on this pink vinyl. It looks really nice. As far as their next album I'm going to show is Nevermind. It's such an iconic album, kind of a must-own, on one of those must-own albums for sure. Just a great album. I'm sure everyone's heard Nevermind. I'm sure everyone's probably heard most of Nirvana's albums, but just a great album. This particular copy that I own is just on black vinyl, and it's the 2008 Canadian pressing. It does sound really good, though. Hopefully one day I'll be able to come across an original copy of Nevermind. The next album I'm going to show is Incesticide. It's probably one of my favorite Nirvana albums, even though it's kind of a more of a compilation album of just B-sides and stuff. But just a lot of really great songs on here. Just really enjoy it. And my particular copy, I do have actually an original one of this one on the blue wax. I was actually lucky enough to find this one at Irvington Vinyl a couple months ago. And then I also picked up In Utero, also at Irvington Vinyl, and this one also is an original 1993 copy of In Utero. Just another great album from Nirvana, and this one is on the clear vinyl as well. I love Heart-Shaped Box, so like, really, I mean, every single one of Nirvana's albums, they're all just have fantastic songs on them. It's kind of a shame that they only had 3 studio albums. But I like In Utero so much that I do own it twice. I actually got this one before I found the one I just showed, and this one is a 1996 Japanese copy that also sounds really good. It still has the OBI strip, but it's also just on black vinyl as well. And then, of course, Mtv Unplugged. What a classic performance! Their Unplugged performance is so great. I love the Meat Puppet songs that Nirvana does, and actually plays the songs with the Meat Puppets. It's just his renditions of those songs are just so good. They're right up there with the Meat Puppets versions, if not maybe even a little bit better. But just a great performance from Nirvana for their MTV Unplugged show that they did in like '93. Then I also do have a 1996 copy of Nirvana from the Muddy Banks of Awishika. Just another great live album. This one's more of a compilation of live tracks spanning from like 89 to like 93. Just cool to hear all these songs live. And what's cool about the vinyl version of this album is the fourth side just has like crowd chatter and like that band talking to the crowd, which wasn't on the CD. It was just like exclusive to the vinyl. So maybe it's nothing too special, but it's cool that they added something exclusive to the vinyl. And of course, Nirvana's Greatest Hits that originally came out in 2002. This copy is the one that just came out last month in December. I mean, what can't be said about the Greatest Hits album. Of course, the song "You Know You're Right's on here, which was the big reason for me to actually want to purchase this. And it does play on 45 RPM speed, and it does sound really nice as well. And of course, the last Nirvana album I own is Live at Reading, Reading '92. course, the album originally came out in 2009. But it's another great live performance from Nirvana. It's definitely cool to hear some of the live show stuff. And I do have a couple of Nirvana-related albums as well. Of course, I have this like 10-inch of William S. Burroughs doing The Priest They Called Him, with Kurt Cobain actually playing guitar on the background. It's kind of a unique album, and on the back there's a laser etching of both of their signatures, which is pretty cool. And of course, I did pick up Kurt Cobain Montage Effect, the home recordings, kind of a compliment to the film. This album's kind of what you'd expect. I mean, I felt like it kind of got some negative reviews overall, and I don't think it's necessarily bad. It's just kind of what you'd expect, the kind of raw recordings, not the greatest sound quality, but for what it is, it's definitely cool to hear some of the stuff that's on it. Just kind of, if you're a fan, I definitely would pick it up, but I mean, if you're just looking for an album, it's definitely not something to just put in and listen to. But that's all the Nirvana albums and related albums that I own. I'll hopefully have another video up soon. Thanks again, guys, for watching.